Remember to double check your neck.
Yeah, good call. I forgot mine. Yeah, so for this boss, we'll have group 4 is going to be on the left side, group 5 will be on the right side, healing spread out in the middle. Obviously, Abel, you'll need to be a little bit closer to drop your totems for melee, but other than that, just kind of spread out in the middle. Grab health stones. If you're not topped when the shield is up, pop a health stone and we'll pop it straight away.
Can other people hear Venge? Just there where he said group 4 left, group 4 right, group 5 left, or?
No, I said group 4 left, group 5 right. Mihit's main tanking this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will die in the name of Lady Vash.
Go ahead, Lost. Yeah, make sure to spread out 6 yards so you're not splashing. Alright, top up. Put the warlocks up in group 5, alright, bop it.
Time for the wind to blow.
Hellstone if you're not ready.
La Mesita! Deal with you later.
Just pop it, sorry.
Time for the wind to blow. Lord Illidan will crush you.
We're gonna line of sight these Azets around the corner here, so make sure you're not in the doorway so they can come line of sight for the Palais. Shamans can drop their Earth Allies, drop your Poison Cleansing, all that good stuff. Blood Off Silence is first, then War Stomps.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What else silences?
Just wait if you're not through yet.
Yeah, should be good. We're gonna clear out the middle and yeah, just keep off the sides. Just wait. We'll get the Fearbringer first. Other tank pick up the other Fearbringer on the other side. Ogre's gonna join us in a second.
Okay.
Melee on Skull and X, range renegades.
I'll give the healer some time to drink real quick.
Yeah.
You guys inside already?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already done the first phase, but yeah,
Wow.
we'll summon them.
I'm using my neck right now.
Just tell us when you're done.
Okay. Sorry, I was late. I was visiting my mom at the hospital. She just had heart surgery.
Not that went well.
It did. It went well, no hiccup.
That's good to hear.
Let's wait to pull the boss till Oval's summoned in and we can summon him. Double check your consumes.
Okay, I'm inside the den.
Let's get a summon on Oval and we'll get some quick rebuffs. Buffs on him when he gets here. Before the wolves can hook us up.
I hit reload UI as soon as you sent that. Sorry. I am ready in a second though.
No worries.
Yeah, just
Cause
get Kings and Might on Oval.
My
5,
head's tanking first,
4,
right?
3,
Yeah.
2,
Do you want to
Yeah,
save him to use it, or
one.
do you want me to use it?
Just save it. I think he's good on threat. So. This last one it comes off cooldown. Go ahead, Lost. You can misdirect me.
Run away.
Card phase if you want.
Run.
Can we get a battle res on Jenny? Okay.
he might have had a soul stone. Oh,
Just careful if you fixated. Watch out for volcanoes too. Just don't cut them with volcano. It's up to you guys. I don't really care. Just let's not cut it over there because we haven't cleared.
Run away.
It's on effect, so careful.
Run away.
It's on rivers. Volcano under. Let tanks pick it up.
Run away.
We got that somehow.
we can burn the boss.
Burn the boss for now. We'll try and burn the ones over it.
Run away.
Let's finish up that. just run straight up after you collect your badges. We'll rebuff up here. Don't die. Just save your invis, and I'll get you to do the pull after. On tanks, just face Centurions away.
Did I mute myself? Is that what happened? Okay, that must be what happened. Derp, I've been talking all this time. There's just been nothing going on. My bad. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, so not a whole lot's been going on here game-wise. We've heard about the announcements of Wrath of the Lich King. So I've been playing Wrath of the Lich King beta, and I've been in Ohio for the last week or so. Haven't been playing a lot of WoW, honestly. So, that's about where we're standing. Trying to do some Black Temple on my Feral Druids so that I can have Shadow Moon Insignia. That's really the thing that we're after here. If I can buy a Shadow Moon Insignia for less than 5,000, I will do it. Last time we saw one, I let it go for 4,000, and that might have been a mistake. Not real sure.
We can get the invis up quickly.
Dante, can you?
Did I buy Smeat Taco Bell? Well, Smeat's in Oklahoma.
Oh, it's good.
Taco Bell is where my extended family is, so my 104-year-old grandmother told me that she's proud of me. That's pretty fantastic. But that's pretty much where we landed last time.
Well, we should grab the pat.
How the fuck did we not get the pat there?
Done.
Yeah. Ohio, Oklahoma, same fucking state. Well, I mean, there's a little bit of difference there. Not a lot, but a little bit.
They're pulling
Switch-
back.
Switch to skull.
Shaman's drop Shaman's.
I have shit for threat on my axe here.
Melee or skull. Let's get out of there so we can use it.
Okay, now I got it. Now I got it. No, Ohio was good. It was a little bit weird, though. It was a little bit surreal. We flew into Cleveland, and then we took the train from the airport into the middle of downtown to Cleveland. And man, just like everything was closed. I don't really know how to explain it other than that. Just like everything was fucking closed. We were trying to get breakfast brunch Saturday at like noon. Saturday at 11, noon, something like that. And just like most of the places that I had picked out were just straight up closed. There were a lot of storefronts that were closed. There was a lot of broken glass in places like Terminal Tower, which is a pretty prevalent place, right? Like Terminal Tower was featured in some movie. I think it was Home Alone, something, one of those. It was featured in some movie, but it's kind of like a mall on the inside with a connection to a subway that takes you to the airport. And the place was just really run down. Like in general, the whole city of Cleveland was just like really run down, and I couldn't figure out why. Why are these brunch spots closed at noon on a Saturday or noon on a Sunday even? Like that is prime brunch time. I just don't understand what happened there. We went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and that was alright. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was a little bit not what I was expecting. It had a lot of like history of rock and roll and not a lot of like actual rock and roll.
Watch out for the...
It had a lot of like blues and stuff in there, stuff from Muddy Waters. Like I know who Muddy Waters is, but like I could name you one song and that's about it. Got nothing but cow shit and cornfields?
Anything
No, no,
here
no. That's where
you
I'm
think?
from. That's where I'm from in Minnesota. Literally, the motto of my town is cows, colleges, and contentment. That's literally, and I'm not even exaggerating. That's actually the town motto. Cows, colleges, and contentment. Cows, colleges, and contempt may have been a better a better slogan for the town. No, that's where I'm from though. Let's see. Ohio was good though. Like the stay in Cleveland was a little bit odd, but we went out to like a state park that had some big mansion on it. That was pretty nice. I don't know. Our rooms kind of smelled like wet paint, but at least they were doing something. No, it was pretty good. We got to go out on a lake. We got to kayak a little bit. My extended family on my mom's side has like 50 people in it or more. So I have a lot of cousins. I got a lot of second cousins, first cousins once removed. I got a lot of people over there. So that was pretty good. I got to corrupt the youth by teaching them how to play poker and blackjack. Hang on. At the request of their dad, they asked me to teach them how to play poker and blackjack because a bunch of them are going off to college. And he was like, if they're going to college, they got to know how to play poker. So I taught them how to play Texas Hold'em. And somebody asked me how to play blackjack. So I was corrupting the youth by teaching them how to play poker and blackjack. That was a good time. We were using almonds as our betting chips. I am stuck here. I can't do shit. Yeah, my mom's side she's one of 7 siblings. So there are a lot of them. Oh! God, they're all trying to kill me. Are we cousins, Jev? Is that what I'm hearing? Each of our moms were one of 7 children. 1 brother, 6 sisters. Wow, okay. So on my side, it's 4 oldest are all brothers, and then 3 sisters are the youngest. But yeah, that was a pretty
Remember
good
to
time.
drink and check consumes now.
My consumes are good. My food is fine.
Just a int and a fort on
It should be fine here.
Group 4.
Anything to get out of town. Well, aren't you
A few missing forts.
closer to Smeeth than I am? Aren't you in like Oklahoma or something? Oh, actually, I don't even know where you are. Now that I think about it, my brain's a little scrambled right now. I was just at a baby shower and now I'm 5 beers deep, trying to tank stuff in Black Temple.
Grab the battle wall.
Whatever.
Rovers grab right
It's
side.
fine.
Bigfoot left side.
Okay, Bigfoot left side. Got it. That's me. You're like 6 hours from Denver. How have we not hung out? Or what are you, over by Grand Junction or something? No, that's only like 4 hours.
5, 4, 3.
Just come over to
2,
Grand Junction and bring
1.
your doggo. Actually, I don't know that your doggo would get along with my cats, but I'm sure that we could figure it out. Nightmare would probably not stand for it. Okay, we're just gonna auto swing, auto swing, auto swing. Okay.
Just warlocks for the ad phase, and then I'll call for other loss.
I should come to Denver. Come see how it is. 3 cats, okay. Oh, can't get that one. the fuck? Get back here. You little son of a bitch.
Switch out for fire,
See, don't stand in the rain of fire because the rain of fire can stack. Don't stack with other people because the rain of the fire spawns on a particular person.
Other groups can go ahead and lost.
Make sure that we are getting this.
Lost.
Bring him in, bring him in, bring him in. Stack him up, stack him up, stack him up. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. He's got like 30%, 20%. He's fine. Motherfucker, it took me like 7 weeks before I got those grips of Silent Justice.
Hag Riders are running up to the Golfane.
Took me like 7 weeks for that shit. Okay, so the loot that we're looking for here is literally just the Shadow Moon insignia off of Blood Boil. That's the thing that matters. The rest of it is just kind of would be nice to haves. I would like to have the arena gear for the pants and the shoulders, but it's not super important. If we don't get that, it's not a big deal. What I actually need though, what I actually for real need is the Shadow Moon insignia. Apparently that is a huge deal for a druid that's in Sunwell. Glaive so pot is huge. No, because I'm going to cry if a main hand glaive drops. That's the problem. Because I need a main hand glaive on my warrior, which I tried so hard to get, but Vintage just didn't seem to care. So, I either need to pay 20,000 for it, 20,000 plus, or just give up on the dream. And I've basically just given up on the dream at this point. I don't really give a shit about my warrior. I don't really give a shit about clearing Sunwell. I don't really care. So, that's kind of where we're at right now. Will I keep doing it? Sure, I'll keep doing it. But, meh. Meh, just not a huge priority for me. I don't really care. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do for Lich King, too, because, like, is Vintage even staying together for Lich King? If Vintage is staying together... Yeah, Tylak is in here. Yep, that's true. There he is, right there. Zelano is Tylak. He was in my TBC leveling group. I tanked him all the way to 70. Actually, I tanked his Warlock all the way to 70. Yeah, I like Tylak. Tylak is a good dude. Good player, too. So, yeah, I don't even know what I'm planning to do for Lich King. What class am I going to main? Honestly, I don't know. I was planning DPS spot for Wrath, really. I honestly haven't been looking. Like, I know that I'm in the Discord. I just have it muted and haven't really been paying attention to it. I mean, like, that's an option. That's a real option that I wouldn't mind taking. I would probably need to check in with them about what kind of position that they're looking for. Like, if it's a caster or a melee or what. Because while I wouldn't mind bringing the warrior, I also wouldn't mind leveling a mage. I do have a warlock. I have a shaman. I mean, like, I've got options. The question is, what options am I going to take? That's really the question.
We pull both sides, so just
Right,
hang
so
on the
what am I
stairs.
gonna do?
We'll pull back to us.
I'd be okay with Arcane Mage. It's a very easy rotation. It's very easy to do very well at it. Arcane Mage could be a thing. I have a level 60 Mage. As soon as the EXP increase hits, I'll probably level that Mage to 70. Am I going to play that Mage in Wrath of the Lich King? Good question. I don't know. My original plan was to level the Feral Druid right here, who has Herbalism, not that one, skills. Herbalism and Mining. The plan was to take that all the way up, get there first, and then just herb and mine everything before anyone else has a chance to. That was the original plan. But suddenly, there was a leak talking about when Wrath of the Lich King Classic is going to be released, and I happen to be out of town that weekend. Of course I am. Of course I'm out of town that weekend. So my whole idea of getting there first and then just herbing and mining everything is going to be completely useless, because by the time I get back and I get leveled, I'm going to be 2 weeks behind. So, what's a guy to do? I mean, I already have a pretty good sized bankroll. Got 25,000 on this account. I've got 25,000 on the other account. I mean, I'm sitting at about 50,000 right now. So what's a guy to do?
Or we can just charge into this group.
50,000 will take you a long way. Will it take you all the way? I don't think so. 50,000 might get you an early Great Darkmoon card greatness. It might get you an early greatness. At the same time, do you spend that 50,000? Is the leak reputable? Yeah, no, they had it posted on the Blizzard website at one point. It's gonna be, what did they say? September 23rd? What did they say? It was like 23rd. Yeah, they put it up on the Blizzard website, and then somebody said, "Oh my God, take that down." So then they took it down afterward.
Then Berserking just take away.
So I think they said September 23rd, something like that. It's the same weekend that I am out of town. Pretty sure they unannounced it and took it down from the Blizzard website, but it was already leaked on like Wowhead and everything else. So because that has not been the Blizzard. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Little ring of ancient knowledge right there. That just hasn't been the way that Blizzard has done stuff historically. They love to let us know right before it is released. I mean, hell, they gave us 2 weeks between the beta and the pre-patch. Well, no, hold on. Between pre-patch and launch of TBC. Like, they just didn't give us any time to prep for TBC. They just didn't care. Right? Of course they didn't care. Why would they? But, like, I don't know. Like, what are you supposed to do?
I love
Historically, they haven't given enough time. That gave people 2 weeks to level their shamans or paladins or whatever for TBC Classic. Why would it be any different in Lich King? Why would it be different? Because maybe they feel like Death Knights get a little bit more special treatment and Death Knights need a little bit more time. That might be. Maybe they give us a month. Maybe they don't. I'm not real sure. Not real sure on that. But that doesn't even matter, right? Because I still don't know what class I'm going to play. The plan was to level Feral Druid first. Is that even viable anymore? By the time I am leveling a Druid, everybody will already be 80, and they will already be farming all of the herbs, and they will already be farming all of the mining nodes. So, like, who gives a shit, right? My
Yeah,
whole
just,
plan
come and
for
stack up
getting there
builds.
first
Builds
is
on
just
first.
useless. So what are you supposed to do? I don't know. Level a mage, get a raiding spot early, and then play the mage? Do I play Warrior? Warrior doesn't even get good until Trial of the Grand Crusader. Right? Like, why bother? Warrior doesn't do well at the start of the game. Warrior doesn't do well for the first year
Rufus, I'll get
of
you to
Wrath
better
of the Lich
build.
King.
Just, everyone else
Warlock,
just stay back
the
until they're
only
all grouped
viable
up on
spec
him,
of
then,
Warlock
me
is
and
Affliction.
Bigfoot
Affliction
will
requires
take
that you
the
manage a
fire.
whole bunch of dots. Like, you
Just
gotta
wait for
manage
fire
the
on him.
timer on the dots? Am I gonna do that? Am I really gonna manage the timer on dots? No, probably not. Probably not,
Minute.
frankly.
Second.
Prot Warrior is fun, but Prot Warrior
One
isn't
Neo
nearly
Goons
as
in charge of him,
viable as
so
like a
everyone
Paladin
else
tank.
chill out here until they're all grouped up on him.
Feral Druid tank is okay, but
Alright, tanks can go in. Baron, focus on the flare.
like Feral Druid tank is pretty good. At the same time, it's just not as good as a Paladin tank. It's just not. So why would you use that? Well, you'd use it for the buffs that it brings to the raid. You use it so that you don't have to use Rampage on a Fury Warrior. At the same time, why are you bringing a Fury Warrior anyway, right? Because if you're going to use Leader of the Pack instead of the Rampage buff, and Fury Warrior doesn't get good until ICC, then who gives a shit, right? Like, what? Like, why would you bother with this?
For me, the wheel of death has spun many times. So much time
Like, mage is super good. Leveling a mage is apparently not bad at all. But the best way to level a mage is to have two-piece tier 3. Yeah, that's right. Tier 3 Nax Ramus. Vanilla Nax. Two-piece tier 3. So I gotta get a mage to 70, and then I need to get into a Nax GDKP. Well, that's not great. What the fuck happened there? Okay, so he double melee'd me. And then single melee'd, and then double melee'd. What the fuck is that? Okay, whatever. It's time to redo consumables anyway. Time to redo consumables anyway. Right, but like, what's a boy supposed to do
Let's
with
get
Lich
an
King?
AI on Halcor, the priest in group 5.
Bigfoot group 2 needs rebuffs. I need some paladin buffs. Okay, looks like we're good.
Randall.
Everyone lost once it's in position.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Alright, go ahead, lost. can soulstone yourself when you get the ghost too. Oh shit, it's on parry, you didn't fucking run damage.
What the fuck?
Hit this, you're gonna have to cut it out. Should be fine.
Just make sure the next person cleans them up.
How the fuck do people still not kill their ghosts here?
You will show the proper respect.
Oh, come on. What'd we get?
The only person I didn't want to get the debuff, but shit happens.
Swift Seal,
Always the case.
Soft Step. Ooh. Those are actually really
Handle is
damn
5
good.
damage.
Yeah.
Cowl of Benevolence. Ooh,
you
Soft
put your
Step
neck
Boots
on,
of
it's faster.
Tracking are actually really good.
Cheers.
Oh, they are male. Never mind. Those are not the boots that I was looking for. The boots I was looking for would be the Shadow Master's Treads. Off of Mother. Those I would bid on. Who the fuck? Who the fuck is this Jenny guy? Did you do anything? Why aren't you fucking mangling? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, that's frustrating. That's really frustrating.
We've got a blood boil first. When we get there, skulls is gonna be your target.
Like, why am I the
Hodge,
only one
and
who's
we'll
mangling?
just get X's. Rufus, I'll have you also stand out for Behemoth.
Sure.
30% additional damage
Fucking
from
teleport
Shred.
doesn't
Like, how
change
the
anything.
hell am I the only one using Mangle? What the fuck? And why aren't you using Mangle? Oh, because he's a boomkin. Never mind, my bad. I misunderstood. He's a boomkin, so he doesn't use Mangle.
Something you like?
God, tell me that guy doesn't need the Shadow Moon insignia. If he does, I will be in big trouble.
Can you grab these?
Yeah, just Shaman's Tremor.
Looks like there's a shaman offline.
Why the fuck stop doing that?
Well, if he doesn't come back, Albo, if you want to grab your wife, she's more than welcome. We'll just give it a minute.
Yeah, just let me know and I'll come receive you.
Who is that? A shaman?
just a reminder, Zagon Exahaj and no, sorry, Zagon Skull. So group 6. Let's pull back here. Hunter's slow trap too. Yeah, that's nice.
The shield wall is real.
Alright, stack up. Look, assistant it.
Alright, he's already out. Oh shit, I'm sorry, I took it.
What classes you play?
Holy Priest.
Okay, so, yeah, have a log on. I'll just replace this guy, and she can have a shot. So.
Did she whisper in my head? Avaunch.
We will let you drink. Never. I mean, Journey, he's at 74%. Clearly, y'all doing something wrong.
Yeah, Raid Mana was at 63 when we pulled this one.
Oh, wait.
I think they're in. She's inside. Let's grab a summon on her.
Oh, sorry, mages. I have to get a shaman.
You okay, Putz? You sound a little raspy.
I'm okay. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm fine.
Ain't coming.
Sorry about that. I had to go AFK a second. A spider ran across me and my cat.
Oh no.
Thing was huge.
15 seconds of pain in the ass shield wall. Wow, I'm tired. Good thing there's not that much of this left.
Stack up.
Eh. Okay, gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. Are you gonna get all of them? Fucking what the fuck? Seems weird. Man, after talking to Jevazai just a little bit ago, I wouldn't mind joining something heroic on a more full-time basis. I feel like their ideology might be a little bit more in line with what I try to do. Yo, the guide, how about you back off my hairline a little bit, huh?
But
What, it's been,
rotation will
oh, I
be
don't know,
Rufus
7
and
years since
Journey.
I've seen you? Yeah, you know what? Some stuff might have happened in the past 7
Swap that
years.
around. Journey first, Rufus second.
7 years is a long time, my guy.
Rufus, you'll take first. You'll take pencil chase.
I did just see that it was Emily's birthday yesterday,
Sakura is
and I
gonna
wished
be
her a
group
happy
4, group
birthday, and then
5,
she didn't say
then
anything about it,
then
so
Katashi,
who knows.
Journey, and the two hunters.
I also got a phone call from somebody else in Texas while I was in Ohio just this past weekend. That was real awkward.
Yes.
That was a little awkward.
So
You know, whatever,
group 3
whatever, it's
becomes
fine.
Katashi, Journey, and the two hunters.
It's fine. And now I'm like 5 years in tanking a Black Temple like a champ. How am I
I'm
doing?
sure it is, but I don't. Can't be bothered right now with the Wiggle.
Hit him with
fine,
hit him with that forehead. Emily, the one who used to be a waitress slash manager at Barney's. You remember blonde Emily?
Few people missing doing floss.
I got all my stuff
Journey
on.
is going to tank first, the paladin. Oh no,
Rufus.
sorry, not Rufus.
Yep.
I would love to see Journey take this.
I'd rather go
Yeah,
for it.
Emily who used to be at Barney's. I don't know if she's still at Barney's. We haven't talked in probably close to 10 years. So I assume she's not at Barney's anymore. But it was her birthday. Blonde
Sucks will
Emily.
call out rotations. Just listen to her.
And just to double check everyone understands,
Come on.
group 1 is the Warlock group, group 2 is the Mage group, and then group 3 is those healers we mentioned. We'll switch 'em
Perilla,
over.
what the fuck are you doing? No food, no consumables, no arcane
Elbow and
intellect.
Kochi,
You're
you're
a
not in
mage.
groups, but you will play backup if we have people die or
What are
something.
you doing with your life, my guy?
Good to go.
5,
Group 1, be out.
Big ol'
Did you
fakes.
go out?
Yeah, that's the one. Okay, gotta move in front, absorb a couple of stacks of the acid breath. Is it acid breath or is it some acidic wounds? I think is what I'm looking for. I need to take the dot
Group 1.
so that I am second on threat and I am able to take it when our first tank,
Group
Rufus
2,
Star.
and start to spread.
Spread out. And go ahead and lost.
It's on Zuggernaut.
He has a wicked clave, so. Back to group 1.
Still no stacks. Well, get out of here, you little shit. Caps, man, I tell you. Thanks, my guy.
And that misdirect.
You should come up to Colorado sometime. I got a pool table in my house now.
Starts. For another
Group
10
3.
seconds.
Shadow.
Both your stacks off.
I already did it first.
Oh.
I got it, it's on Bigfoot.
Group 1, go out. Coach, you come with us.
Spread out for Fell Rage.
Group 2.
Dead. What the fuck killed me?
Bubble and Bruiser.
I only had 4 stacks of acidic wounds. What the hell? He double meleeed and then double meleeed and an arcing smash, so that's 5. Oh, he double crushed. Well, that's not fantastic.
Group 1 plus Kochu. Elbow, you're going to be in group 2.
Gotcha.
Group 2.
Keep healing, drink, eat, do whatever, don't die.
Double crushing blow,
Yeah, I think I
not
went free
great.
for that boss if I could chase.
Yeah.
That is not what you want to see. Why? Why is this?
What point do you guys typically take a bio in here? Or is it that whenever you
We normally just keep going.
You can take one if you need and put someone on
No,
follow.
we're almost at the reliquary. I'll wait.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, I would just, go for
Ugh.
a little bit of downtime, but we normally just keep pounding through. Get it done as quick
I
as
left my
possible.
raid diapers in my other pants, man.
We expect that people are adults and they can go to the bathroom when they need to.
Yeah.
Nope.
Just give a head up. Heads up.
5, 4,
Meat popsicles.
3, 2, 1.
Negative. I am a meat popsicle. Ugh. Okay, gotta get my food buff
I've been,
back.
just a little over an hour, so check weapon rolls and stuff.
Oh, you mean I should have been paying attention to my weight stones? Yeah, I should have. I suck.
I'm just reminding myself, really.
That's how I used to do it. I would
No, it's a good thing
remind
you
people
reminded us
as I was
because,
reminding myself.
I don't think I've had them for a while.
Let's keep going.
So tank order for the boss phase 1 will be Mahit, then Bigfoot, Rufus, and then Oval. You back up if we need it. We need
Okay.
a full sec. Interrupts are going to be
That's
myself,
not the
Pog,
correct
and
order,
then,
but okay.
Oval for phase 2, and then Mahit's going to take phase 3. I have one Warlock. Drizzle, can you I don't know who's doing what class, but can I have someone do Curse of Tongues first too?
Say the tank order phase 1 again.
It's gonna be Mahit, Bigfoot, and the Rufus.
Okay.
You'll be first.
Okay.
Okay, Lucy and I will get Curse of Tongue.
You guys are too far up.
I love that this item is broken. Just totally broken. It's been expired for like 2 years.
Boss would have pulled by now if we were too far. Or too far.
Quick int on Lucinor.
Do you have a kick order?
Yeah, it's gonna be myself, then Pog, then Oval.
Bigfoot needs a salve on this one. Phase 1 thread is all position based. Got it. Thanks. Thanks.
Pulled ads. Saw it.
Just clean
That's ads.
After these two are dead, let's pull the boss. Let's get a shield on my hit. Pre-shield, please.
Do you want me to step in an evasion during enrage? My guild usually has me do that.
Sure.
Okay, just call it.
Pain and suffering are all that await you.
Pog just the boss.
Okay, Bigfoot going in.
Bigfoot in.
Bigfoot going in.
Get a shield on him. Get a shield on Bigfoot. Rufus, don't worry about it. We'll just get over this.
Help! Help! Somebody else in?
And what you made me do.
It just never works sometimes.
I don't want to go back.
Let's get full reverse on Bigfoot.
I ran in and it didn't want to aggro me.
This one has the delay.
Yeah, there's a delay on it.
likes to make shards too. These little guys.
That's not great. I mean, that's only like
We'll
fucking
try and
10
get
gold in
Detons after,
consumables there.
but it's a big deal if it gets interrupt. I've got first interrupt.
You can have anything you desire.
Pog is next. Next is Isaac. Next is dead, and then it goes through. Right, next is Pog. Over next. Careful, don't kill yourselves.
Oh,
Pog.
okay. Well, what the fuck happened there? Oh, I got a huge crit. That's what happened there.
Somebody kicked at the same time I kicked. Oh, you got him.
Pog's next, the big Detons going.
My
Pog.
actions.
Pog. Over next.
Melee. My mangle hit for 4,000?
Over next. Over next.
Okay. Okay, whatever. Whatever, man.
Pog
Whatever.
has gotten Alright, if we have any battle rises, get Zelana up. Yeah, I'll just say Bigfoot down for now.
Alright, fine. Oh, fuck it, whatever. I don't give a
Full
shit.
loss on Zelana.
Alright.
Just give me a second for threat.
I'm not a chunk here.
Okay. You got Winfrey for a second. Yeah, I lost. Let me get Bigfoot up. Good job.
Oh, Pendant of the Titans?
Yeah,
Oh
just let us know if you
shit,
need to
it
get the battle
actually
rise on.
dropped.
Just pick up the slack. Have someone follow.
We have 44 minutes left on our first piece of loot, which is the hot girdle of the light bearer.
Oh, come on. Lucid, how you doing, my guy? Lucid 719. Wait, does that mean that you're in
I'd like to think
Colorado
I'm
Springs?
past
No,
Hillside,
Colorado
get up
Springs
here
is
and stop one as
713,
soon as everyone's up here.
right?
We'll clear all the trash packs.
I gotta make fun of somebody real quick because we got a Pendant of the Titans.
Should be good on tanks.
Two, one. $719. Am I Colorado boy? Yeah, dude, I'm in Denver. Right, wait, 713? Where is 713? Yeah, 719 is Colorado Springs. 713 is Texas? I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm in Denver, but I spent like 5 years in Colorado Springs. I mean, if you're from Colorado Springs, you probably know some of the places that I used to hang out.
Hit and pick up
I used to be a bouncer at Blondie's, if you know that place, in downtown Springs on Tejon Street there.
Make sure we're focusing
Yeah, I used to be a bouncer at Blondie's. Oh, I was just tagging him. I didn't mean to pull him off you. So, shit, sorry. Yeah. I was a bouncer at Blondie's back in, what would that have been? 2011? I don't know. It was a long time ago. But yeah, I went to University of Colorado Springs. Oh, shit. Circles of Cowboys, Blondies, in the Mansion. Yeah, those are all owned by the same guy. So when we had like the employee parties, it was all of them. Cowboys was fun on like what was it, a Wednesday night where they had the 18 plus all you can drink. That was always really weird though, because like, what are you gonna do? Go hang out with the 18 plus crowd? It was always a little strange. But if you go upstairs where it's 21 plus, you could go back again and again and again and get, 15 drinks for $10. It was a pretty good deal. Ardent Host. Man, I haven't been back down there in a long time. I remember my favorite part to hang out with, though. My favorite part to hang out with, or hang out at, was Phantom Canyon. Phantom Canyon had great pool tables, and they had good food, too. And what else we got there? Okay. Yeah, 713 is Houston. Having lived in both places,
Did that gargoyle thing do the master looting to yourself for you?
I was in Colorado Springs from like 2007 to 2012, and then I moved to Houston. So I get the 713 and the 719. I get those mixed up sometimes, and I can't remember which one is which. But yeah, that's great, man. Colorado Springs, I really liked Springs. There were a lot of really good things about Springs. There were a lot of really, not great things about Springs, too. I was recently down there for the Colorado Renaissance Fair, and we went and got ice cream at Josh and John's, which apparently moved locations, and the scoops just aren't as good. Not gonna lie, the scoops are, not nearly the same size. The ice cream is still really good, but...
It could happen. It could happen tomorrow.
They're actually weighing the scoops now at Josh and John's.
Hey, Putz, do you remember
and that was disappointing.
Healing enchant that I bought super cheap?
Yeah.
So you get a waffle cone and it's got this much ice cream in it. It's like, whatever.
I wasn't even looking. just somebody in trade.
Oh, I
How do you
used to go to
recommend
Josh and
playing
John's like all the time. I actually have like a drawer full of the Josh and John's punch cards,
Yeah,
And
but
they're
I
really
always
good.
forget to bring them
Sure.
with me.
But
So
yeah,
I have,
sorry.
so I have
I keep
like
saying that.
a bunch
It's
with
because people in guild
1,
chat are talking
2,
about
3
it.
punches on them, and I forget to bring them in to
Big
have them
things,
consolidate.
We've got lots of AOS first. Single target skull.
Imagine running Terra in this economy.
Ah! I lost my target.
So we're taking Terra on my paladin.
Probably past each other. Yeah, it might have been.
It really.
Well, they moved
So we're taking
locations.
Terra
So when I just went there a couple of weeks ago, it was at the location right next to Louis Pizza. It's like on what, Tejon and Boulder,
I just wish
which
you
didn't
made
used to be. It
GDKP
used to be next to the
during the
theater in the middle of downtown. So that was the first time I had ever
more
been there.
badges than I know what to do with.
I take red and yellows.
Red and yellow gems.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm way too lazy to go to the vendor, but
There's a vendor in chat now.
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm really lazy.
Okay.
Buying the. I think the Nether Vortex is up the vendor and selling them at the auction house used to be very profitable. I don't think it is anymore.
Got him.
That's not too bad. I think they were like 50 gold when I checked.
But yeah, that's cool. I didn't realize there were that many streamers in Colorado. I just happened to do it because like I don't really live for the streaming. The original reason that I started this project of streaming was because I wanted to have a record of all of our raids so that I could go back and review them and see where we could improve, what we did right, what we did wrong, etc., etc. And then some people wanted to watch, so I just kept doing it.
Winfrey, yuck.
At one point, I actually had a significant number of viewers because I was in a World Top 10 guild for Classic.
When pre-patch comes out.
It's haste patch.
At that time,
It's
I had a
haste buff
lot
now.
more viewers than I do now.
Yeah, but when pre-patch comes out, like when for
So we were talking. Oh, you play TBC as well.
but your threats can be like
This is 70 on your mage today. Okay,
know.
cool.
and your damage is gonna be insane.
Are you planning to play Wrath of the Lich King?
It's true.
And if so, are you planning to play that mage in the Wrath of the Lich King, or are you planning to play a different class? Because I am trying to figure out what class I'm gonna play in Wrath of the Lich King, because I'm definitely gonna play it because it's a lot of content that I never experienced before. There are a couple of questions that are up in the air. Is Vintage going to continue in Wrath of the Lich King? If Vintage is not going to continue in Wrath of the Lich King, where am I gonna go, right? Like, I could try to get back in with that same World Top 10 guild that I was with before. I do know some people there.
But the permanent
I could try to
20%
get
is pretty
in
nice,
with some other groups
rather
that I
have
have played
front
private
Winfrey.
servers
However.
with. But what class and spec am I gonna play, right? Like, that's a huge question that's up in the air. My original plan was to play the Feral Druid first because the Feral Druid has herbalism and mining, right? And then I would just be
There you go.
herbalism and mining as much as I could for like the first month before everybody else got to hit 80. But suddenly with the leak that came out of Blizzard, it sounds like I'm gonna be out of town for the weekend. I can't believe it. I'm gonna be out of town for the weekend that they release Wrath of the Lich King Classic. So that idea of getting to 81st and being the first one to hit all the herbs sounds like it's not gonna be possible. At which point, I don't need to play the Feral Druid first.
Oh yeah, launch is one of the
So
things.
what do
I
you
can't
do?
go balls to the
Right?
wall
Like
on
normally I
mistakes.
main Warrior, but Warrior doesn't get good until Trial of the Grand Crusader and ICC.
Yeah,
Ret Paladin
problem.
doesn't get good until ICC.
Need better
Warlock is really good early,
I already said that.
particularly Affliction Warlock. But I really hate the idea of having to manage the timers on 10 different dots at the same time with Snapshine.
Problem, actually.
So what do you do? What do you do? It's a really tough question. I have a
There's
shaman,
like
I
a
have a
sparkle here,
mage
and
at
let me see
60,
what
I've got a
goes into
hunter at
it.
60,
I don't know what is going on.
shaman 70, warrior 70, warlock 70,
Is it
and
on the stairs?
druid 70.
Yeah, it's like way back.
So
Yeah, they always glitch out pretty bad.
it's
on the
kind of
stairs.
a
You got it.
what the hell do I want to
Look
do?
at him straight above.
Maybe a mage?
I mean, that could be a ring on there.
Maybe arcane mage isn't bad.
I think if it was a ring, though,
4 arcane blasts and then
I know.
arcane missiles.
I'm probably
That's
just
not
giving them
bad.
that. Oh, it could be a boat.
Get to put up some pretty good numbers. Frost leveling and frost in heroics is really good.
Cast conversions were really good, wasn't it?
Especially since in Wrath of the Lich King, Blizzard can crit. So, it's just a what to do, right? Because they're also going to offer the level 70 boosts, at which point you can play basically any class. The only classes that I don't have a character of already are like Paladin and Priest. Would I want to play either of those though? I played Protection Paladin on
this character.
a private server. I'll probably boost a Paladin. Am I gonna main that Paladin though?
Her service is not being good.
You know how many threat issues I had?
If I'm gonna main a prod Paladin, it's probably not gonna be with Vintage. Because I think Vintage already has the tanks set up for Wrath of the Lich King. I'm pretty sure. So there probably isn't a spot for a prod Paladin. Is there a spot for a Feral Druid? I don't know, maybe. Is there a spot for a Warrior? Possibly. That's a real possibility. Does that warrior play arms, or do they play fury? Is there a prot warrior spot? Like, I don't know.
Close in the raid, just run straight out to the waterfall. Don't blow up the raid. I'd rather you guys die. Once threats established, we'll go ahead and last.
Okay, positioning is very important on this boss. I want to have the hitbox so that it's available to the melee, but I don't want the hitbox to be in line of sight of the melee if I can help it.
Well, it's either Shadow Resistance is one of those things. It's either you'll wear it or you don't wear it. So I'd rather just burn the boss quick. And melee in the right spot, just around the corner. Oh, we'll put on
You want tanks to position the boss so that it's the corner of it's available to melee up here. Because we gotta put tanks in the snoot of the bear. That's the hitbox to split the saber cleave. It's right up in the nose of the bear.
Yeah, there's probably a few steps back there.
Okay.
Range, just if you need to adjust a few steps back for the silence.
Like right here.
All right.
Yeah, just,
Boomy?
so where
You know what? I've never
like
actually played Boomkin. It's not bad, but I've never played a Boomkin myself.
Is Bigfoot or am I hit tanking?
We'll have Bigfoot tank it.
Okay.
On you, Drac, you can just direct Bigfoot. But when you're ready.
So, business or pleasure? You seem a little tense. Easy come, easy go.
Lost.
So much for a happy ending.
Okay. Hey, that's looking good on threat. Okay.
I'm all yours.
Fuck, can't have those parries,
You
man.
seem a little tense.
Where
Yeah,
is
Clemson
my
work on this fight, man.
expertise?
It literally did last week for some reason.
Maybe that's a bet, sprint.
LA Shamans and Wrath are also good. My Shaman is currently set up to be Resto spec. Oh, come on. Parried my refresh of the dots. That's a pain in the ass. My Resto Shaman is actually pretty geared at this point. But you're right that you can absolutely switch specs at any point if you're transitioning between expansions. So moving to Elemental in Wrath of the Lich King, I hear that it's a very easy spec to play.
I'm not impressed.
Am I gonna do that though? That is a good question. Enhance is supposed to be really, really good, but has an incredibly high skill cap. So if you get a really good enhance, you can get a really good enhance. Vanilla Wrath, I had Resto Shamans for arenas, and it was OP. Yeah, I'm not a huge PvPer. Like, I'll do PvP. I don't have a problem with PvP, but it's not like what drives me. It's not what I love. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not impressed. Stop toying with my emotions!
Man, we got the threat for sure on this boss. Holy fuck. Arcane damage? Nature damage? Who cares?
I wasn't.
Kick that ass. Conqueror. Protector. Vanquisher. We got one Vanquisher. Okay. I would take a Vanquisher if it's for cheap. I would take a Vanquisher if it's not particularly expensive. But I don't need a Vanquisher shoulder token. I would be cashing it in for the PvP item. I think the world buff system in Classic pushed me off the love of raids. Okay, that's fair. Man, the world buff system is really tough. Not gonna lie. I feel you. I feel you there. It also feels really good when you're a Fury Warrior and you have all the buffs, though. As long as you don't lose them. Just hit 70 in TBC. May find that love again once you start getting gear. Yeah, you know what? Like, running some of the older, like the lower tier raids is really fun. I really liked Karazhan. I think Karazhan is a very well designed raid.
Look at that. It's a hot green.
Unfortunately, I think you're not going to find much in the way of 25-man raids for the lower stuff if it's not GDKP. So you're going to have to like buy your stuff.
If you buy floor, you will have that.
Which is kind of a pain in the ass. Not going to lie. The stuff that's really good, you'll end up with gold buyers that are willing to shell out tens of thousands of gold for it. Just an example of one of the older items that's very, very good is like DST, Dragon Spine Trophy. Dragon Spine Trophy is super duper good, but you'll still get people even now paying 30 and 40,000 gold for it. So if you're looking to like get some of the better stuff, good luck. Of course, you said you're playing mage, so that's not really a concern for you. And some of the other stuff might not really be a concern for you either. Oh shit, it's on me. So that one's not going to be a concern for you. Belt of 100 Deaths is not going to be a concern for you. But, like, you might need to walk into a Karazhan with a couple thousand gold in order to buy the items out of it, right? And it's, like, crazy to me that you would need to spend 3, 4, 5,000 gold to get the items out of Karazhan. Like, Karazhan is so goddamn easy. Who cares? Just been running slate pen boosts to get gold? Yeah, that'll do it. Some of the videos I've been seeing have been suggesting that slave pen solo clear can be up to 300,000 an hour in Wrath of the Lich King.
I saw the.
according to the
split-second.
beta.
It's like Rogue told you to not.
Yeah, like I definitely saw the bubble go up.
So that's a thing. Solo Utgard Keep can be up to like 8 or 900,000 an hour. So that might be better.
Second chance.
I don't know. When I was messing around in Utgard Keep on this Feral Druid, I have beta, so I imported this same Druid over to beta, and well, the damage per second that I'm able to put out on a Feral Druid in Wrath of the Lich King seems to be significantly too low to make it worthwhile. I went in there with a buddy of mine who was on a Holy Paladin, so he was pocket healing me, and we tried to two-man the instance. We were able to two-man it pretty well, but we just weren't clearing it fast enough. Like, we weren't clearing it fast enough to make it efficiently useful. I think with the two of us doing it between a Druid and a Holy Paladin, we were ending up at about 200,000 an hour, which is just not great. I bet it would be different if you had
come into this little nook here.
Prot Warrior and Shaman. We were even toying with the idea of what if you had like an Elemental Shaman, so that they could throw a heal every once in a while, but they didn't need to throw them all the time. Need that one. I don't know. I found a spot in the beta where solo open world, I was able to farm up like 400,000 an hour, 400,000 XP an hour, which is significantly better than questing, but it requires you to have zero competition for it. And that's going to make it difficult. I'm definitely not going to talk about where that is on stream, but I did find a spot that, uncontested, I was able to do about 400,000 an hour. And I did 400,000 an hour for like 3 hours straight on the beta and got like a whole level out of it. It's just kind of crazy that the levels are 1.5 million each. That's a lot. That's a lot of work. So even at 400,000 XP an hour. Oh yeah, you thought I was talking gold? No, I'm sorry. No, I was talking about XP. Slave Pens is apparently 300,000 XP an hour. If you're solo Prot Warrior, you can do about 800,000 an hour in Utgard Keep. If you have a Prot Warrior with a pocket healer, you can two-man Utgard Keep for about 900,000 an hour. And as a Druid, I was able to find a spot open world in beta, in the Wrath of the Lich King beta, that was netting me about 400,000 XP per hour. But for the open world farm, it has to be uncontested. Otherwise, you're screwed. And in order to make that worthwhile, you need uncontested for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 hours to make it worth anything. Okay, so they usually have me on this one.
Any of the mages in Group 5 want to volunteer for tanking this week? And then Dino usually does it, but I thought I'd give him a chance to.
I don't mind, I can do it.
Okay, cool.
Damage done.
That's Nelks.
Well, I'm smashing Perillo, this mage, in total damage done. I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah, let's get one on Damsey.
Story Cat, you seem terrible.
Do you want Yatsuba to focus on someone or just raid heal?
So as a mage, you know a lot of the mob farm areas to level. Yeah, the problem with that is that everybody else knows them too. No, I've thought about that, and I've like looked up some videos on YouTube and stuff about like where are the best places to AoE farm. The problem is that everybody else has also looked up those same videos and knows exactly where those same spots are too.
Bigfoot, I'll just have you call out, or if you feel comfortable, Abel, you can call out too for bops.
Okay. Yeah, the problem is that
so for range interrupts,
if you would know about it and there are videos about it, that means that everybody else knows about it too. So
also Potsy help out too.
that's why I'm saying it's going to be tough to find
For
the
healing
place that's
assignments,
uncontested to
keep your
do it,
hopes
because
on,
you're probably talking
Rufus
Borean Tundra,
and,
you're probably talking all the mammoths right
as
outside of the
Jenny
Horde
healing.
encampment, you're probably talking about the what the hell you call them, the fish-looking guys that are just outside of Tuanka Village. I mean,
Six
like,
fillers. Fuck that.
a lot of people know those spots. If you're talking about the elementals that are up in the top left part of Borean Tundra, everybody knows about those too, and those are going to be a super huge popular spot because they also drop motes, or well, what is it, crystallized fire and water. So if you can just farm those from 70 to 80, you may as well, because you're going to make all the money along the way. So I'm sure that somebody on launch day is just going to log in, go to Borean Tundra, and go straight to those elementals, and that's going to be it. Called in a week of vacation. Yeah, you know what? I was gonna do that, except apparently when Wrath drops, it's gonna be right on a vacation that I already have planned, so I'm gonna be out of town. So all my plans are screwed for Wrath of the Lich King.
Dempsey and Yotsuba.
Right? So what's it got to do? I'm not going to be one of the first 70s on the server, or first 80s on the server. I'm not going to be first to level herbalism. I'm not going to be first to level mining. I'm not going to be. I'm not going to be anything, right? Like it's just like, well, shit. The hell am I going to do now?
Well, it should be good. And Rufus will get the bop on Nelk.
Okay, I gotta refresh this one. Yeah, it is unfortunate. Well, I mean, they just put it at the wrong time for me, right? Like, that
and
sucks.
You can Hodge as well, too, if you didn't know that.
I did not, thanks.
Okay, let's put that on. Let's put that on. We'll do that and that.
You can misdirect me here. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, it was funny. People were complaining about the date that they're releasing Wrath of the Lich King. They were like, Blizzard needs a project manager, and I was like, interesting. Do they? Do they need a project manager? Because I happen to be a project manager in software development.
Putz, and you have two majors watching bop interrupts, so you should be covered there.
So I went online and looked, and it turns out they have an opening for a senior project manager too, and I'm like, on paper, I'm pretty qualified for that. We'll see how that goes, though.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have better things to do.
Groups, group 4 can
Watch your feet.
Can you move it out of the consecrate there, please?
You wish to kill me? You first!
Stop attacking.
Pop on square.
Pop.
You are mine.
Interrupt. Thank you.
Groups 1 and 2 can last.
You wish to kill me?
Pop on square.
First. You are mine. The Elfinor.
Watch your feet.
Was global, sorry.
Stop attacking.
It's okay, just let's not miss anymore. You can move the bosses onto once the battle's won.
You wish to kill me? You first.
Watch your feet. Stop attacking.
Bop on square.
Valiant F. You are mine. Well done.
Interrupt.
Bop on square.
Interrupt.
Stop attacking.
She's bopped.
You wish to kill me?
Magic interrupt. Thank you. Bop on square.
Big girls and milk. There's another pop up. That's finished.
Watch your feet.
Bop on square.
Stop attacking.
The Elfinor. Enjoy your final moments.
Bop on square.
Bop on square.
Watch your feet.
Interrupt.
Got it.
Stop attacking.
Enjoy your final moments.
You got lucky.
Good job.
Vanquisher. What do we got? We got a fucking triple Vanquisher? Come on.
Besides the boss
Come on,
one.
show me something.
The right leg ramp.
Vanquisher, Protector. Vanquisher. Okay, so I might get a set of pants out of this. Forest Prowler Helm. Okay, that's male. That is not what we're looking for. Just call Blizz and tell them to postpone a couple of days. Yeah, hey Blizzard. I've got this Mad Max thing in the deserts of California that I need to do. Can you guys postpone Wrath of the Lich King for like 10 million people for me? Thanks. Just call them up. I'll just call them up and let them know. Maybe if I get a job there and I'm the project manager on it, then I could be like, actually, we need to delay this launch by like a week. Like, that'd be pretty good.
Okay, first up, the Girdle of the Light Bearer. I know this hot piece that no one's
That
ever
is
seen before.
not something I'm looking for.
Journey, you're my
Girdle
sharding
of
friend.
the Light Bearer. I mean, it's an excellent piece for a Holy Paladin. It's just not me.
Oval disconnected. I'll be back.
Captured
whenever I come back.
Storms.
You're not getting mana tab, but you get a shelters.
Okay, that's pretty good.
A ring of captured storms.
I mean, that's actually not bad. That's a good ring for what it is. Put on the fire set.
Gratzperlo, Eternium Shell Bracers.
Alright, so for positioning for Illidan, we'll have group 4, you're going to be at the top here of the circle for phase 2. Healers are going to be smack bang in the middle, group 3 plus any other healer. And then mage group is going to be at the back here. On the right side, Bigfoot's going to tank. We'll kill AZ first, and Rufus grab the other side. Hit with main tank. We'll save all that big cooldowns for phase 3. We'll pop Lust there.
Okay, so we need a different piece of food.
Demon Fade.
For that, we need a different piece of food.
I'm gonna do a quick buy while we're waiting on Oval.
I'll do another couple piece. One piece of loot anyway.
We need hit food there. We need to put this rune on here. We're gonna need a weight stone on this one. Shroud of the Final Stand. Do not care.
Shroud of the Final Stand. Healer Cloak from Trash.
Okay. We're gonna put this right here.
All parasites, make sure you run into melee. Warriors will cleave them down. That's for all phases.
It's going to be important to have as much threat as possible since I'm going to be the first ad killer. I'm going to be the first ad killed. So as far as threat is concerned, we got expertise 20, expertise 17. Yeah, this is the much better ring. Romulos. Oh, we should probably use that. We should probably use Romulos and Shard.
Back. Some people's food buffs might be about to drop.
I'm back in the game. I'm just waiting on it to fully bring my screen up.
Well, they're not 73 ads anyway, right? They're not. They're not 73 ads. Okay, Inferno Hardened.
For heal assignments in phase 2, we'll have
Yeah,
Shadow just
Poison Violet and Shard is definitely what we need to use.
And Journey, you'll focus on Rufus. With I guess.
Okay, this is all correct. This is all the right stuff.
And Bigfoot's healer will be Dempsey and Coach. And
Or you missed that with Yatsuba thrown in at the end. Why would you ever hit it?
Fire resist. What? The hell?
That was sorry.
What
Merciless Gladiator helm with 20 fire resist?
Rufus.
What the hell is this?
For phase 3.
Oh, that seems terrible. Seems like terrible option.
Just went over
35 Resilla is not bad though.
I'm here.
Alright, I'll start it up. I'll call things as we go. Everyone's done the fight before, so I'm not going to go too heavy on explanation.
Akama, your duplicity is hardly
Short cooldowns
surprising.
at the start, 2-3 minute.
I
cooldowns,
should have
nothing more than
slaughtered
that.
you and your malformed brethren long ago.
We've come to end your reign.
Anything good, Sal?
My people
all of Outland
These
shall
sword braces
be
annoying.
I
free.
do want that tank neck, though. I do want that tank neck. In case I ever need to tank Brutalis.
The
5,
moment is at
4,
hand.
3,
You
2,
are
1.
not prepared.
Hookah Vibe, you realize that you have violated the terms of service for discussing anything in my chat here. Rules clearly state thing number 1 is no advertising. You are currently advertising. If I weren't fighting a boss, I would ban you. I don't know that I can give you mod from OBS, otherwise I would. I think I have to actually log in order to be able to do that. Which is also a funny coincidence because I think I forgot my Twitch password.
Warlock's put your doom up.
Yeah, F. That is a big F.
Basic positions. We'll be killing. We'll put Ad first. Let's give him a sec for threat. If we have him. He's going this way. You might want to pop and stay Rufus if you have it.
I got it. I'll do it then. Don't worry, don't worry.
Fine, Journey, you're in there.
Where's
Make
the
sure
I-beam?
you just stack in your group tightly so we're not spreading flash damage. It's on Rufus' side, just watch out. Melee's gonna have to chill, just come and stand where the...
Kicked his ass. Oh, I can go in because I have fire resist.
Dark Barrage is coming out in 5 seconds, get ready to heal the target. It's on pots.
Sorry, it was on a warlock.
You did the right thing, good job. Let's
Hey, not only did I do my job, but I
No, I
also
got a second.
saved the day. How about that?
Fuck.
You want me to get him up?
Do you need a res?
Yep.
Okay, get him up.
I got him.
Out of the middle, out of the middle, out of the middle.
Range 6.
Yeah, big pop.
Oh, that was an auto. Gee.
Well, that was dumb. Oh, shit.
It's away.
Just jump in fire.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Just need to make sure we've got big heals on the hit there.
How did he die to Blaze?
Yeah, he did.
Where I rezzed him, he wasn't in fire. Okay, and then he got melee, melee, melee,
I'm taking your on.
melee, melee.
Making me feel bad.
Oof. Oof. I mean, I don't know. I think I saved that pretty well. I saved it at the fire ad, that's for sure. And then they just didn't recover to heal the tank during the first couple of seconds there. I don't know.
That was
Well,
a
no,
really
they did
good
though,
pickup, Bigfoot.
because he.
Good pickup
Thanks.
there. Or just do it again.
Well, because he got
That's okay.
Healing Wave and Healing Wave from 2 different shamans, each for 3,000 or 4,000. What the hell? He got a Holy Light in there, but he didn't get.
Bid a couple more pieces of loot as we
I don't
get
know.
back and get buffs.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like I know I did my job right, but they didn't seem to do their job right. And I'm not real sure how we could have done that better, because the main thing that happened here is that he got 4 melee hits within 1.7 seconds. And that's just a shitload of damage. That's just a ton of damage. Did he get parry hasted? Is that what happened?
Another Shadow Tunic.
I don't actually want another Shadow Tunic. That's not something I really give a shit about. But I do want that tank neck. Yeah, like I don't think I could have played that better. But I'm not sure what the healers could have done that much differently, because you can see here that they had a bunch of heals between the 2.4 second melee and the 1.7 second melee. He had heals from well, it was a passive heal from a priest, passive heal from a shaman, passive heal from a druid, and 2 direct heals from shamans. And then he didn't get any direct heals in the 1.7 seconds after the 1.7 second melee. So, like, what could they have done? I guess they could have flash healed a little more, or lesser healing wave, or flash of light. I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that really would have done it, though. Not real sure. Oh, shit. No, I need the other one. Fuck. I need the hit food. Yeah, I don't know. I think we just gotta run it back and do it again. I should have just done everybody's job and killed all of myself. Man, sometimes I definitely feel that, not gonna lie.
Just waiting on Dante to be back.
I mean, even with my main raid group,
Check your
I'm like, how do you guys just...
food buff, stuff like that.
I don't know. Like, some people, when we're fighting stuff in Sunwell Plateau, and like we're fighting Fell Mist, and people get encapsulate, and then they just don't move. And I'm like, how do you just not move out of the encapsulate? You're taking damage. Move. It's not that hard. You're standing in fire. Move. It's not that hard. A comma.
Your duplicity is hardly surprising. I should have slaughtered you in your malformed breath.
No, I wish I could kill Illidin myself. Then I might be able to get my second glaive on my warrior. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I've kind of abandoned that dream. I don't think it's going to happen. I've given up. I've given up.
The time has come.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not prepared.
Oh, fuck, I don't have 2-piece tier 6 on.
Run away.
Fire, fire.
Warlock's 3 cast a doom up.
I will not be touched by a rabble such as you.
Nice tight stack.
Behold the flames of Athena.
Oh, careful. Rev it up.
I got it. Oh, we don't have enough up.
Just
Too many dead.
Yeah, okay.
Why did you drop that fast? What happened?
yeah.
Too far. Yep.
Still good. Let's get back.
Too far. Flame blast. I mean, I think that's a normal thing. Seems normal. I don't know. I mean, I was able to pick it up. That probably would have been fine if I had gotten to it 2 seconds earlier. Between the time of the death and me taunting it, though, like 4 people died. You'll see that, you know, 1 person died 2 seconds later, and then 2 seconds later, each of 2 people died. So if I hadn't let there be 4 seconds of gap there,
I can help you.
maybe it would have been okay.
Hect corta.
Maybe it would have been okay. We just gotta kill this boss so that I can go eat tacos. That's what really needs to happen here. Should have gone rabies mode and killed Illidan yourself. Well, in Lich King, you get Berserk. I don't know, maybe that would have done it. Why do I keep going the wrong direction up these stairs? Can't explain that.
we're gonna put up the big Ring of Ancient Knowledge. There's 26 minutes left.
I've been doing fine on my ads, so I think what I'm doing is okay. I think I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I know that this widget right here says that I'm 1 resilience short of being uncritical, but that's uncritical by a 73. The fire ads are only 72, so it should be fine. Should be no problem at all. Ring of Ancient Knowledge. 1200?
That's very
That's
cheap.
it?
I already
That's it?
have one.
I think you can wear it too.
Yeah, unfortunately, this
wear it
edge
too.
of the X back, this is what you get. It's like,
Yeah.
as long as people are bidding on items, I don't really care. Like, it's fine. Make some money off DKs in the pre-patch.
Mm-hmm.
DKs are pretty bugged right now.
Let's finish buffing.
Okay, I got all my stuff on. I should be good. I need one more paladin buff. Whatever, I don't even care about getting the right paladin buffs. This character is not for parses. This character is for earning extra gold and filling gaps in the main vintage raid. That's what this character's for.
Yeah, setting it up.
Bigfoot's missing 1 paladin buff. Thank you.
Can shamans get salve over light?
Come. Your duplicity
They can.
is
I don't know who changed that.
hardly surprising. I should have
People
slaughtered
put
you and
plus
your
in there.
malformed brethren long ago.
We've
But
come
that's
to end your reign, Illidan. My people and all of Outland.
Okay, here we go.
shall
Here we go. Here we go.
be free.
You gotta wait for him to take the first swing. You do not want to be standing right here. This dude's gonna get clapped, probably. If you're standing in melee range when the fight starts, you very well might pull aggro before the warrior gets a chance.
You are not prepared. Come, my minions. Deal with this traitor.
I'll deal with these mongrels. Strike now, friends. Strike at the prey.
Around 68, 67%. Well, I'll put the dam up.
I will not be touched by a rabble such as you.
Okay, here we go.
Flames of Azeroth.
Bigfoot set.
Oh, what the fuck?
Dark Raj in a second, get ready to go target. Boss on Rufus that again, coming straight at you.
It's coming at you, Rufus.
To my specific
Bigfoot, can you get Demise with Innovate?
Yep. This is it. This is gonna be a kill. Hey, buddy. Anytime a door opens and you can't see why, it's probably a ghost or a cat. Ghost cat.
Let's go ahead, last pop cooldowns.
Couple of inefficiencies on the power shifting, but it's fine. Man, like, look at this. This fucking... We're able to do this in a pug consistently, where we're able to skip the shadow phase. And we were never able to do it consistently in Vintage. I just... It's amazing to me. It's amazing. It's incredible. I don't know how that's possible. But like every time I do this pug with this group, we just kill it.
Justice will be done.
Oh fuck, wrong button.
Oh, this fuck show though.
Feel the hatred of 10 counts up here.
That's for Naisha.
Look at that. The DPS was so good that we killed it before she even went to go summon the trap. That's insane. That's insane. How? How is that possible?
Sacrifices for the glaive. Oh, you guys are healing me.
Because we have warlocks that are doing over 3,000 damage per second. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players that are all doing like 3,000 damage each. That's more than some raids. Those 7 people are doing more damage together than some 25-man raids. What do we see? What do we get here? Signet. Oh, that's actually really good.
Self-step boots of tracking.
Conqueror, Protector, Conqueror, Memento. Oh, a little Memento. Okay. Memento is a good one to see. Wand of Prismatic Focus is not something I care about, but I do want the next one. Man, this is not a big pot so far. Wait till we get to the tier pieces.
Guts Pillow.
Shroud of Forgiveness is not one that I
Shroud of
care
Forgiveness
about.
is up.
It's a healing cloak. GG, thank you, Lucid. That was a pretty clean kill. Like, frankly, that was a very good kill. Weird that it's so easy to do that in this pug that's a GDKP with some characters that are terrible.
Guts Katachi. Someone had asked to rebid these, but they changed their mind.
I mean, we got some people, like this guy, is doing way less damage than the tanks. Halcor is not nearly as good as Vintage's
It's okay.
Shadow Priest. Okay,
Nature Warden's
that's not what I wanted to see. Leather Moonkin boots? Moonkin boots. Not something I'm after. I just need to see the tank neck. Give me the tank neck. And give me some pants.
and Pendant of the Titan.
Is he gonna miss it? Is he gonna miss it? Is he gonna miss it? Is he gonna miss
Going
it?
forward next week, we're going to be doing skip runs.
Oh, he
I'm
missed
gonna
it.
be away, we don't have the time to spend recruiting, so at least until pre-patch, because obviously like DKs are going to be wanting to buy, but just shorten our runs up quite a bit.
Pauldrons of the Forgotten Conqueror. Paladin, Priest, Warlock.
You should have said that before we bit off that neck.
Sorry. Warrior, Hunter, Shaman tier.
Okay, I gotta make some in front of somebody real quick.
Rogue Mage Druid tier. And this is the only pair.
Shoulders? I don't need... Rogue Mage Druid? I don't need them that bad. Yeah, I'm just not gonna spend that much on it. Oh, you guys can't even see what's happening here. Where's my chat block?
You have to put a cap. There you go.
There you go. So you can see that they're bidding 2,700, 2,800 on tier shoulders. It's just not worth it for me. No, Glaive did not drop, but we did get the Storm Rage Signet Ring, and we did get a Memento of Tyrande. Both very, very good items.
Leggings of the Forgotten Protector.
Very good items, but no Glaive. Nope. My cats are wrestling outside my door. They do that sometimes. Pog clamp. Give him the clamps! Give him the clamps!
Thank leg bro.
He wants to bid 1,000 on him. He wants to bid 1,200 on him. I will wait for the second pair. I will bid minimum bid and probably nothing more. Since they would just be for a total mitigation set and would be usable only if I got
Second pair of Bang Bang Throw.
I'll take him for 1,100. If you want to bid him up, how much did the other guy get him for? Bleh. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need him. I have some arena points. Oh, I could probably just go buy season 3 legs. If I wanted to. I'll just go buy season 3 legs. What am I doing? Or shoulders. Or something. I don't know.
Chest guard of the Forgotten Conqueror. There are 2 of these, but I won't list the second one unless the first one sells.
Paladin, Priest, Warlock. Man, I wish I could have brought my Warlock. I would have taken that.
Forgotten Protector.
Fuck, and nobody wanted it? Oh, I would have taken that on my Warlock. Oh, that's a big rip. Warrior, Hunter, Shaman? Nobody wants that either? Memento. Come on, somebody wants Memento. Somebody wants that bad.
Remember, that turns into spell power.
Yes, it does. It turns into spell power. It's a really great trinket.
Yeah, I think it's Biss trinket. For mages, at least. When pre-patch comes out.
Come on now. 1,500 for Memento of Tyrande? Come on. $1,800, that's it? You guys can do better than this. Oh yeah, that probably gets really good for Prot Paladin, since it turns into spell power. Oh yeah, that probably gets really good for Prot Paladin.
Oh wait, I can't tell if you're kidding or not.
No, I'm not kidding. I bet in pre-patch that's great.
And mages, it's awesome.
Yeah, I bet that's awesome in pre-patch.
I'm not buying it for me, but
But in pre-patch, don't pallies want strength? and
strength,
shit?
yeah.
Yeah, you don't want spell power.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Is Kai's got a new trinket?
Mm-hmm.
Congrats.
I can't decide if I want that. I don't think I do. I think if I were gonna use a hit ring, it would be this one.
By the way, Sergi, the guy that owns this, owns this server, he's gonna be running a Summer Plateau tomorrow, and looking through an Art Shaman.
We got Tome of the Lightbringer.
That reminds me, I gotta figure out if they're gonna need my need Bay tomorrow, and if they're gonna need my Druid tomorrow. Cause otherwise,
Forest Prowler's Helm.
Otherwise, I might go to that GDKP.
We're gonna go ahead and relist the unsold tier 500. Normally, if something doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. We keep the price, but I've heard feedback that some other runs sell tier for cheaper.
Yeah, they do it for off spec usually.
Oh, he's just
Chest
trying
guard
to milk me, huh?
rare 500.
Okay. There's two of these though.
There are two of these.
Ugh.
No one's obligated to do anything. No one's fine.
Oh no, I'm obligated. I'm feeling it.
God, I should have come in here on my warlock.
Yeah, right.
Same.
Wait, the sign-up's like cheap. It is going cheap, so we'll probably readjust prices accordingly going forward. If we're doing 6 of 9.
Fuck me, I would have taken one of those. God damn.
Forgotten conch shoulders.
Fuck me. Okay, so nobody wants Tier 6 Warlock? Tier 6 Warlock is going for 500 apiece? Oh. Oh, my Warlock hurts.
How many crystals do we get, Jeremy? 9, apparently.
Yeah, I didn't get a whole lot of double procs this time.
Okay, so this is all in for floor. So you get 28 greens, 16 marks, 10 hearts of darkness, 9 void crystals, 3 sapphires, 3 sea spray emeralds, 4 pyre stones, 6 shadow song amethysts, 5 crimson spinels, and 1 lion's eye.
You're joking.
It's probably about all it's worth. Like for
Things are super
to
cheap
sell it for
right
a
now.
profit,
Just people just
sell it
like
for a profit. Like
Yeah.
there's not a whole lot of give there.
Yeah, those aren't worth a ton.
Like get 700 G back from that.
Yeah, I mean like the marks are like what, 32 gold because it's 2 gold a piece.
Yeah.
Most of the gems are selling for.
It's that time of the X pack.
Yeah.
Avanch has your marks and greens. You can either have him mail them to you or grab them from him. Okay, and then we just do an even split. So I'm going to split it right now. 17,900, that's 716 a person.
generous.
Do you want me to mail the rest of you?
Nah, I'm gonna DE it here. Give me like 2 seconds.
Okay, 716. Not bad. So I got a neck and 200 gold tonight.
Yeah, thanks for coming, everyone.
All right, there we go. That's a neck and 200 gold. I think that's going to do it for me. I'm going to go get some dinner, and I will see you guys next time. It sounds like tomorrow night we're going to be doing Muru, and it sounds like they're going to need my bear tank for it. I'm going to see what's happening with Monday. Maybe I can get into a
Is that all the
Sunwell
green then?
GDKP on one of my characters. I'm not sure if the same group is planning to run a Sunwell GDKP, so I will sign up for that and see if I can get in on it. Hell, if they don't need my warrior, I could bring an arms warrior to that Sunwell GDKP, which is probably going to be my best character to bring there. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, Arms Warrior is my best geared character for sure, and the character that I like playing the most. Sounds like my Bear Druid is going to be needed for tomorrow, so he'll probably get saved and won't be available for the Sunwell GDKP on Monday. But my Arms Warrior has all of the arcane resist necessary for the first 3 bosses. And I've already killed both of them. All of them. So, there's that. I don't know.